Happy 2026, y'all. Welcome back to Our Way Out. Man, we're excited to do our first episode of the year.
First one.
We're coming back refreshed. The holidays were nice. How were your holidays, Tristan?
Man, my holidays were great. Got a lot of time off work, which was nice. Got to spend time with my fam, my kids. Christmas was great. Went up to see my dad and my brothers. New Year's, I spent time with Jimmy and his family. Went to his dad's. Our kids played around. We had fun, played games. It was fun, man. It was fun. I loved it.
Yeah. What kind of food you guys eat for New Year?
It was me and my wife's first time trying, what was it, Guatemalan fried chicken?
No, the buckets.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fire. It was fire. It was good. We ate that. And Jimmy's dad, like, I made a plate, bro, and I was kind of full. He's like, came up with more chicken on plate. Like, here, you want more? Here, just take the whole thing. I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. All right. Yeah, thanks. All right.
Pollo Camperos.
Yeah, it was good, bro. It was good. The girl liked it. Kids liked it. It was fun.
Nice. What about you, Jimmy? How were your holidays?
It was good, man. You know, I had a great time. I dressed up as Santa this year. Don't tell my kid. Real Santa. I was going watching the faces, and then, like Tristan said, we spent together at my family's house for years and had a lot of fun. Played a bunch of games.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
Tristan had his first Guatemalan sweet bread. He took up a cinto, and it was fun, man.
Yeah.
The whole family was there.
Kids had a blast, man. They went to bed good that night, too.
They only had so much fun, I guess.
Yeah, man, poor guy. He got sick. Like, he just went and laid down on the couch and went to sleep.
Partied too hard.
Yeah, too hard.
Yeah, it was nice for me too, man. I stayed local for Christmas. Got to spend it with my family. And it's always nice to see, like my nephew, my niece, and them open the gifts. Cause to them it's still, magical. And for New Year's, I went out to Utah, and for the most part, man, I was out there snowboarding.
Yeah, it looked fun, bro.
Which was really dope. Utah has some beautiful mountains. So it was nice to do that with the family and spend time with them and get away for a little bit, something different. But I'm happy to be back. I'm excited for 2026. There's a lot of goals that we have.
Big things coming.
Yeah, and we're starting off this year with our new guest, the first guest of 2026, our boy Ricky Rivera.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
So
What's up,
Ricky,
Dave?
Thank you for being here.
Going on, fellas?
thanks for being our first 2026 interviewee. I've been knowing Ricky for a while now. I actually met Ricky inside the prison system. He was my cellmate for a little bit, and we lived together, and we're riding together, and so yeah, it's a trip for me to see him out here living his life and being a father, and it's nice. Ricky, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Ricky Rivera. Grew up born and raised in Los Angeles. Rough childhood, like most of us. End up, getting put on when I was younger, teenager, and started making bad choices, bad decisions when I was a teenager, which led me to going to juvenile hall, to the compound. Got tried as an adult.
At what age did you first go to juvenile hall?
I went at my first age. I was 14 years old.
Yeah.
And then criminal lifestyle kind of graduated to worse things, violent things, and led me to prison. Actually led me to Calipat, where I met Campos, where I met David, and it was a crazy experience, man. Being on level 4,
Actually,
yard.
basically still a kid on a level 4.
18 years old. Like it wasn't scared, but it was just more like this is not what I my world for my future. I was just more like, it's here in my world now.
It's not where you
later
want
on,
to be.
it's not where I want to be in my future.
It was crazy because Scott Budnick, who we all know, and he's our boy. I remember him saying like, "Hey, my boy Ricky Rivera is just he's here in this prison. I didn't know him yet.
Yeah.
He's like, I want you to meet him and get to know him, and then I finally met him, right? And then he pulled us to the side. Scott Bunning came to the prison, and he pulled us to the side, and there was a fence between us, and we were talking to him. And I think you were there, right, when they were beating us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were beating. So we're talking to him. It was me and Ricky.
And Scott doesn't know it's happening.
Scott's on.
He's
He's right there with us,
he's
right?
with us, but
He don't realize what's going on.
And,
Not yet.
And they were beating this dude up for a minute, bro. And then I finally told Scott, like, look, Scott, they're beating someone up on the yard.
Yeah.
And then he's like, he turns around, he's like, what? And he looks, he's like, oh my gosh. And then he tells the officer, he's like, officer, you might want to look over there. Yeah, you might want to take a look at your yard. And then like they were beating, they even took a break, bro.
They got tired, huh?
And then they kept going.
Yeah.
And like they didn't even notice.
That's crazy.
Till Scott kind of like made them turn their head
I
up.
was like, hey, officer, you might want to take a look at your yard. And so the officer looked real quick. He pressed his button. The yard went down. Scott went down too, and we were like right under the tower. And then they started shooting over us.
Oh.
Scott wasn't tripping.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I'm gonna have to put this on the book.
Wow, that day was crazy.
Yeah,
That's a trip. That's crazy.
it was a dope memory for the three of us. That was like the first time I met Ricky. And then like Scott helped us get to Ironwood to do the college
For sure.
Nice.
which was cool. And that's where we were
Studies.
Yeah.
We ended up moving from Calipad to Ironwood for the college program. And we ended up selling bunk up, right? Oh, we took my uncle with us, remember?
Oh yeah.
My uncle was also on the Calipad with us. And
We all went together, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I also did with my uncle at that time. He did his little mistakes and stuff. But we transitioned to Ironwood, went to the college program there, and then that's when things got real for us. School. I think we kind of grew up there a little bit, matured there out of our selfish ways.
Is that where you kind of started seeing the hope? Like, oh, I'm gonna get out one day. I gotta kind of like build myself to. When I get out,
I did after. So after I seen David leave, Charles leave, and a couple of the fellas that that was kind of part of the crew at the time. I started really self-reflecting. It was more like, man, what am I doing in my life? Like, what I'm here with with the fellas and bodying up and doing prison shit. I know cuss on here. But,
yeah, you good.
And it was when they left, it was just like more of an eye opener now, because now I'm just stuck with motherfuckers that really thugging it, really grinding, really didn't care,
Yeah.
And when my boys that did care, doing good and coding, and they're gone. So now I'm back warped up into that life where it's like, all right, now I'm gonna hang out with these guys now, because this was my crew,
Yeah.
My boys are gone, so it's like, damn. And yeah, man, just living, going through the motions of that, getting caught up in jail, right, selling, right, trying to make money in there, going to the county, hitting up Scott, like, hey man, I'm fucking here in the county, got ad charged. Scott always gonna keep it real, like, motherfucker, like, why you stop hitting me up?
Yeah.
I like, man, I honestly stopped hitting you up because I felt like I wasn't worth your energy, Like, everybody around you is doing good, and I'm over here fucking up. So what gives me that right to hit you up and be like, hey, Scott, what's up? Like, He goes, man, and then I'll never forget this. He was like, whether you're doing bad or you're doing good, we still right here, We still right here for each other. And you just got to want it, though. You got to change your ways, change your way of thinking. And I'm just like, well, how the hell am I going to do that? My whole life I grew up with gangs.
Yeah.
Like, knowing something else, like David said, and for me to be an adult now and me do that 180 flip, like the 360, I didn't have it yet, at that time. And yeah, man, just came a long way.
For you, it's a little harder because your whole family's from your hood.
Yeah.
Like, I remember meeting your dad in there. Your dad was in there, like you said, your uncle and your uncle's son, your cousin.
Yeah.
Was in there too.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're all on the same block.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's crazy. That's a trip.
how was that?
That was bittersweet. You know, it was because it was my dad, my uncle, it was my family, my cousin. You know that I don't have no brother, so that cousin that David's talking
It's like
about
your brother.
was like my brother growing up. So it was that part was like, all right, we're here already doing time, might as well do it together, you know. And it was kind of messed up too, because you'll come home, oh well, all you guys are there, so it's like can't really celebrate stuff.
Yeah.
But
and
being with my dad, it was really needed for our relationship, father dad. He was always in and out of my life, so being able to spend those 6 years with him that we did together, kind of got to know who he was as a person, his personality, and you know the decisions that he made, you know, along his life and his childhood, and his father, you know, being killed when he was younger, and you know all that. You know, I kind of was like, okay, Dad, now I understand. You know, what you did, and yeah, it was.
And at the time, he was a lifer, him and your uncle, right?
Yeah.
They were both lifers, and now they're both out now.
Yes, they are.
Nice, really?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
All you guys made it out then.
We all made it out.
Nice.
We all
That's a
made it
blessing,
out.
man. That's good.
My dad's doing good. He's doing good. He's working right now. I sent him on set one time. You know, so,
Oh, yeah?
yeah. He didn't know how to set dress, but I told him, you're gonna learn today.
You learned today, yeah.
Yeah, so we sent him. He's doing good, staying with my mom's, and but no, he's doing good. You know.
So I remember going to see. I remember Ricky came home, and you know we like.
How long have you been home now?
So I came home 2022,
Okay.
and then I got reincarcerated 2023, and then I came home 2025 in June. But
Okay.
I got released from Utah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was in Utah. Like I said, still learning, still going through the motions, man. Still experiencing life, still
learning.
yeah. You know, trying to make money the fast way, and David kind of knows a little background of, you know, and where I was staying at. I still stay in the same place, but
Bro, I want to go see Ricky in 2022 when he came home. I went to pretty much like your childhood home, right?
yeah,
I pull up in South Central, and like you could feel the tension there. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
like this is where you grew up. He's like, yeah, bro, right here. You know, like then I met some of his cousins, and like what tripped me out, bro, was that you know like Ricky's been shot. He's been shot before.
Yeah.
I met one of his cousins that was shot too, and then they started telling me other cousin was in the hospital shot.
Yeah.
You know, like. And then like there's a liquor store in the corner. I was like, man, so I can't even walk to that liquor store because they're gonna shot. Yeah. They're gonna, and they're like, yup. And I was like, so what's the next street over? And they're like, man, that's enemy territory already.
Damn, right there.
Like, man, like I know, like you could just feel it.
Yeah.
It's like and this is where I live. So it's kind of like it's hard to do the right thing when you're in that environment, man. Because you kind of have no choice but to go on survival instinct.
for sure.
And, you know, do what you got to do. And I felt that, and I told Ricky, like, man, bro, you got to get up out of here, you know? Like, this is, like, I could feel it. And you know, time went by, and then, like you said, he got reincarcerated, and he used to call me. He used to call me from
in there, yeah.
They used to be like, hey, man, I got caught up. You know, like, damn. And he was at the time, first time he came home, he was doing Hollywood CPR.
Yeah. Oh, you were doing it before too? Yeah.
I was. I was you know, double lifing it, you know, and once I got incarcerated, I hit up campus again after a while. And I was just like, man, you know what? I can't do this shit no more. Like, I'm really tired of this shit. Like, and then finding out my girl was pregnant with my kid, which is my daughter now. She's born now.
So
it was like
that made that 360 a little easier. You know what? It's about time.
That did it for me, bro. That did it for me, watching and just, you know, seeing my peers and my family around me, wanting, like, my mom suffering over all the time, and it just built that fire in me to where, like, you know what, step your fucking game up, bro.
Yeah.
Stop bullshitting already. You're already about to be 34, 35 years old. Like, get it together, Rick. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's where we're at, man. I ended up coming home thinking about the good grace of God. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I was in there praying, you know, and And he brought me home, man. He brought me home. Got interstate compact back to California. And yeah, man, started hitting my feet. Signed up for school. Got into, hit up David. Say, hey, man, I remember him telling me like, hey, whenever you start your craft level, just call me up.
Yeah. So you're doing Hollywood CPR again, yeah?
Yeah. So
you
I'm finished,
okay.
I'm finished
Nice.
now,
Nice.
and,
How close are you? Are you done with the classes?
So the school that we ended up going to the program through, they cut contracts with Hollywood CPR.
West LA?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, they're not doing it out west no more.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So now we're waiting for the classes to resume.
Do they
at the
have
actual
another
studios?
Oh,
So they're gonna start doing our traineeships at the studios. So I'm waiting for a Warner Brother call to be like, hey, come over here and finish your craft.
Hey, that's good though,
Yeah.
kind of because
Kind of better.
yeah, like when I was going, it was through West LA still, but there wasn't too many traineeships at the time because the strike and all the stuff
Right.
that was going on. So it was hard to get my hours. Like I had to do a bunch of student films, but now that you guys are going on you're waiting on the lots to
Yeah.
call you, like you're gonna
Yeah.
get guaranteed like your craft hours, which is really good.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Yeah, I think that's the move, honestly.
That's crazy though. I didn't know they split like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they split like that, and just to come back to our topic, it was very much needed, man. Going through that experience, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna show myself first, and then my kids, and that I could do it, man. I could be out here free, living a straight life, without having to make a stupid decision that's gonna lead me back in. I'm not going back to jail, David. I'm good, bro.
Yes.
I'm good. I'm tapped out. Yeah, I'm good.
Well, I remember when we were cellmates, one thing that Ricky told me that always stayed with me is like, hey, when you go out, you can't do both. You can't try to balance both. It's not gonna work.
It ain't gonna work.
Like, it's either one or the other. Your life or this life. Like you got to choose one. But trying to do both is not gonna work. And that's something that always stayed with me, bro. Like, and coming home, that's what like I was like, all right, I'm just gonna focus on my life then. Like because I don't want to risk going back or like I've already wasted enough time.
For sure.
And it's so true, man. You can't do both, as either one or the other. So that always stayed with me, man. And I'm glad now that you're out, you're doing Hollywood CPR, and now you're working on set.
Yeah.
How has that experience been?
Being on set is a whole nother world, man. It's amazing, actually. It's a blessing because, we get to be around directors, talent, camera crew, other art department, and it's just more like, oh, wow, it's a whole collaboration of making something beautiful, part of like a big team, which I never been part of. So for me, it's like another family, and being on set, it's good, man. It's good.
And it's a trip too, like to be working and creating like content, like a movie or a commercial. Like it is a trip to be on set. We all work on film industry,
Right?
And to see your work on TV, it's always like, man, I can't believe I was behind the scenes.
It's a trip.
It's a trip.
Right. And the place that I'm working at right now at Darman, they do like videos for changing lives, like real life scenarios, type of a bully, and how to like deflect the bully's words or actions towards you. So it's pretty cool because it's like real life scenarios that kids go through, that can maybe hopefully they receive one of those videos. Like, oh, I could use this as a tool.
Something positive.
To avoid, something positive. So that's pretty cool too, and being part of that, and
You guys are constantly shooting.
yeah, they're constantly shooting right there, YouTube videos and
it's long days.
long days.
How many hours you?
It could be from 10 to 12 sometimes, 8 to 12,
and
depending on
more.
sometimes more depending on whatever director it is or.
Yeah. What's your most favorite thing on set?
I ain't gonna lie to you, seeing the director, besides setting up, set dressing, besides doing our thing with the art, seeing the director actually like the passion that he has for it, because it pumps me up to like when I see his face, like I'm like like let's go, like let's get that shot in then, Wait, hold on, can I fix this candle over here? Go ahead, Rick,
It's
I
your
turned
job to go move it.
Yeah.
On set dressing that could touch you.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay. So you're like the on set dressers.
yeah. We're the only one that could go over there and fix the placements and of the item, the props, whatever, and yeah, man, it's amazing.
True.
Yeah, it's a whole nother
You hit craft services already?
Huh?
You hit craft services?
Yeah.
They got good craft. Oh, Wano lets you know where it's
I just snack something just real quick, eat it.
I always eat shit.
Oh God, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. For me, it's special to see that, because I know your life, and I got to share some of that with you, and we were both on the same yard. And not only were we on the same yard, but we were like on the same crew. We used to hang out all the time.
Yeah.
Play basketball, soccer.
Yeah.
We're together a lot.
And just not to cut you off, but those times right there that I reflect on still to this day, kind of like made me to who I am now. Like, we used to go to Gladiator, play the soccer. Bro, I'm a soccer like dude. It was like, and now reflecting back on it, it's like, oh, we had a good time,
we made the best of it.
Good memory, bro. Even though we're in the fucked up place, situation, prison, those moments of like those tournaments and stuff is like, it made the time a little.
We were the champ.
Yeah, we were the champ.
We had squad. We had a squad.
Yeah.
Because they'll play by blocks. It was like 5 blocks.
Yeah.
So every block had a team. So our block was 5 blocks.
Yeah.
We're
the Scots kids.
We're all
Yeah.
And like the paisanos, bro, they used to like take it serious.
Yeah, I bet.
they did not like
Get
it.
mad when you guys won us.
Yeah.
They're like, how these dudes going? They're like, yeah, baby, we're the champ.
Yeah, because we had a team of everybody that was, gang members, ex-gang members, and and we were winning. We were doing our thing. We came together, and it worked out, and it was pretty cool. And being cellies with David was also very, very cool, and
Yeah.
just that brotherhood, that love, that the same pain, bleeding the same, going through the same, not the same situation, but the same feelings, of
Same struggles.
being incarcerated and trying to make it out of there, and
Fantasizing about a better life.
Yeah.
At the time, it was just a fantasy.
yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
But now we're living it, man, and
Yeah.
that's why I say it's special. How has fatherhood been for you?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Fatherhood's been amazing, man. It's been great. It's been surreal. It's something that I needed in my heart, have my little baby, and just talking about her kind of cheers me up, because it's like I put so much into like other bullshit,
Yeah.
that now I gotta put some real stuff, real love, real energy into my daughter.
Yeah.
And I also have a son too. David knows about him. I haven't been able to recontact him, but I've been trying. But for this little girl, man, it's like you created a human being, and that you have to protect and feed and serve, and it's
Vibe for everything. Yeah.
And I've been going to church lately too, and getting closer to God, and he's been helping me with being a father to her, because honestly, I don't have training on being a father. I don't know how to be a father. So it's like I'm winging this, every day, but God's been helping me, and
And God's the best example of how to be a father.
yeah, for sure.
Truly, he'll teach you how to love, how to be patient,
Yeah.
how to be kind, how to nurture.
Yep.
So man, you're in the right place.
And all those things that you just hit on are things that I've learned this time with my daughter. How to be more loving, how to be more caring, not just towards her, but towards society.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like this is what it is. To be respectful and have manners, and and hi, good morning, and all right, keep pushing. And like, all right, this is what it is. This is life right here. And I'd rather have that than being there.
100%. And what are your goals for 2026?
So my goals for this year is to get into the union, hopefully by like June. That's the goal for
Around the corner.
yeah,
Right there.
yeah, to finish up the traineeship at Warner Brothers. I want to move out. I want to move out my house. That's one of my main goals. To move out of LA, at least the outskirts of it, and get my family out of there. Save up some money. I do want to open. This is actually a good little short-term goal that I have. I want to open up like a trust account. Like a IRA Roth account.
Yeah. Invest for long term.
For my daughter too. Start opening something for her, and
they got custodial ones you could open for your daughter now. You just put a little bit in, so by the time they turn 18, whatever, and they gonna have.
I need that
thousands.
I need to learn a little bit more about it.
Yeah.
Afterwards, just know
a little bit. I read a lot and watch. I'm not no expert, but like I know like investing for long term retirement.
Right.
I can't make you I'm not a day trader.
Right.
I'll make you money tomorrow, but like long term, I know a little bit. Yeah.
Right. And just sticking with it, man. And this year's for all of us it's a future, man. And we're expanding. I like what you guys did with this podcast, and just stick with the film industry and see what happens.
Nice. That's good, man.
It was a pleasure having you here, brother. I'm excited to see how your life unfolds. I can't wait to work with you on set. Stick with Jersey, man.
Yeah,
Jersey,
for real.
He's put all of us on, and he's one of the realest dudes that I've had chance of meeting. And you're on your way, bro. Stick with it, and like you told me once, you can't do both. It's either one or the other, and it seems like you're determined on your family and your goals and advancing for them. So, bro, we're rooting for you, and you already know anything you need. We're right here. This is your network. We're in your arsenal. So thanks so much for coming on today. Jimmy, you have any questions?
Yeah, man. It's not even goal and everything, man. I just want to ask, sometimes I get some questions to my but
right.
They've been listening to the podcast. Well, what kind of advice do you give to your young self that maybe there's other people who can like kind of like where I'm at right now. Maybe like right now they can't see outside the hole because they're so deep in that.
I got you. This is perfect. This perfect question. Amazing question. Great question. Slow the fuck down. That's all I got to say. Like, slow the fuck down. And I guess I'll elaborate on it. When we're out there, knuckleheads thinking, we're on top of the world, thinking, that you can't be touched and stuff like that. And really, just take a step back. Like, take a step back, slow down, and realize what you're doing and everything that you're about to lose and everybody that's around you, Like, it's hard to make it out the streets, but just with a little push and your self-drive, it's very possible, Like, growing up, I didn't have that, but now I could put that on my cousins, like, hey, hold on, do good, slow down. Like, and they see, like, oh, all right, cousin, Because they seen that we've been through, especially for, like, someone that's really been through it, they pay more attention to us than someone that hasn't really been through nothing. It's like, how is this guy gonna tell me to slow down and chill when he's never been in jail, he's never been incarcerated before? Oh, but this guy, he's been, okay, I see how he carries himself, whatever. And all right, I could do this, but yeah, man, just slow the fuck down, and just, at a good pace. Think about your family, think about your future, man. You don't want to be in there and there's no life in there, man. Just slow the fuck down.
Yeah, that's good, bro. Well, thank you for tuning in to Our Way Out. Stay tuned for our next episode. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments, and we'll include it in the conversation. Be a part of the conversation. Subscribe, like, and thank you for your time.
Man, thank you, everyone. Hell yeah.